Jesus reveals 7 Aramaic I am statements. Hidden vibrational technology for instant manifestation. What if the most powerful manifestation tool in history has been hiding in plain sight? Spoken by Jesus himself, we're diving deep into the 7 Aramaic I am statements, not as religious declarations, but as vibrational technologies for instant creation. Get ready to unlock the precise linguistic power Yeshua used to activate universal laws and literally shape reality itself. And here's something special. At the end of this video, I've created an original song that embeds these 7 I am declarations into your consciousness through rhythm and melody. Music bypasses the analytical mind and plants truth directly into your heart. Stay until the end to experience this powerful auditory activation that will help you remember and embody these teachings effortlessly. Modern translations have stripped away something vital from Jesus' original words. When we read I am in English, we encounter static words on a page. But in Aramaic, the language Yeshua actually spoke, these statements carried vibrational frequencies that activated specific energetic responses in both speaker and listener. The original Aramaic phrase enana literally means, I exist as the eternal present. It's not a simple statement of being. It's a declaration of continuous creation happening right now. The difference between English and Aramaic isn't just linguistic. It's energetic. Aramaic is a Semitic root language where every letter carries numerical value and cosmic significance. When Yeshua spoke, he wasn't merely communicating ideas. He was literally vibrating reality into new forms through precise sound patterns. His original listeners understood this implicitly. They knew that speaking certain combinations of sounds in specific sequences could alter the fabric of existence itself. Consider how we've lost this understanding. Today we treat Jesus' I am statements as theological concepts to believe in, but ancient listeners experienced them as activation codes to embody. They felt the vibrational shift when these words were spoken with intention and presence. The Aramaic language itself was designed as a manifestation technology. Each consonant and vowel combination creates specific frequency patterns that resonate with corresponding aspects of universal consciousness. This is why direct translation fails. You can't capture a frequency in different words. You can only approximate the meaning while losing the power. The original Aramaic preserved not just semantic content, but energetic activation sequences. When Yeshua declared enana, he was simultaneously stating his identity and invoking the creative force of the universe. He was demonstrating that consciousness itself creates reality through precise intentional declaration. Understanding this context changes everything. We're not studying ancient religious philosophy. We're recovering a lost technology for conscious creation. The 7 I am statements aren't beliefs to adopt. They're vibrational codes to activate. Each one targets a specific aspect of manifestation, from opening pathways to sustaining abundance. Together they form a complete system for shaping reality through consciousness. Now let me reveal all 7 I am statements that Jesus used as manifestation technologies. Each carries specific creative power. The first is I am the way, the truth, and the life. The second declares, I am the light of the world. Third comes I am the door. Fourth states, I am the good shepherd. Fifth proclaims, I am the resurrection and the life. Sixth announces, I am the bread of life. And seventh completes the sequence with, I am the true vine. Notice how these aren't random spiritual metaphors. They form a precise progression of manifestation principles. Each builds upon the previous one. Together they create a complete blueprint for reality creation. But we must understand what these really meant in their original context before we can activate their power in our lives today. The Aramaic originals carried layered meanings that English translation flattens. Way wasn't just a path to follow. It meant the active principle of movement and progress itself. Light didn't simply illuminate. It represented consciousness penetrating and transforming darkness into awareness. Door wasn't merely an entrance. It signified the threshold moment where potential becomes actual. These weren't passive descriptions. They were active commands. When Jesus said, I am the way, he was simultaneously declaring his identity and activating the universal principle of forward movement. He was teaching that by aligning our consciousness with these statements, we invoke the same creative powers. We don't just believe them, we become them through vibrational resonance. Each statement targets a specific aspect of the manifestation process. Some open new possibilities, others sustain and nourish what we're creating. Some resurrect dreams we thought were dead. Others connect us to infinite source. Understanding the complete system allows us to apply the right tool for each stage of our creative process. We'll explore how each one works and how to use them practically in the following chapters. Let's begin with I am the way, the truth, and the life. In Aramaic, this isn't three separate concepts, but one unified reality. Orca means path, but specifically the active process of making a way where none existed before. You're not finding a pre-existing road. You're creating the path through your movement. This is crucial for manifestation. You don't discover your reality. You create it by moving forward with intention and presence. Kushta translates as truth, but carries the deeper meaning of alignment and integrity. It's the state where your inner vision perfectly matches your outer expression. When you declare, I am the truth, you're activating the universal law of coherence. Your thoughts, words, and actions align into a unified creative force. Nothing contradicts. Everything reinforces. This coherent state massively amplifies manifestation power because there's no internal resistance fragmenting your creative energy. Hei means life, but specifically refers to the animating force that brings potential into manifestation. It's not biological life. It's the creative principle that transforms thought into form. By declaring, I am the life, you claim your identity as the activating consciousness that breathes existence into your visions. You recognize yourself as the animator, not the animated. You're the creative force, not the passive recipient. Together, these three create the foundation. You make your own way. You align with truth. You animate your reality. This is your identity as an architect of experience. But Jesus didn't stop with declaration. He demonstrated this through his actions. He literally created pathways where religious law said none existed. He healed on the Sabbath. He touched the untouchable. He forgave the unforgivable. Each action proved that consciousness creates reality, not the other way around. The second statement declares, I am the light of the world. In Aramaic, Nura doesn't mean light, as opposed to darkness. It means the revealing consciousness that shows what was always present but hidden. This is the light of awareness that transforms your perception of reality. When you activate this declaration, you're not adding something new to your world. You're revealing the abundance, the possibilities, the solutions that were always there but invisible to unconscious awareness. This statement illuminates your desired reality by shifting your consciousness to perceive it. The third statement proclaims, I am the door. The Aramaic Tara means threshold or gateway. It's the transition point between one state and another. By declaring yourself as the door, you become the access point to new realities. You're not waiting for external circumstances to open opportunities. You are the opening itself. This is profound. Most people wait for doors to open. Jesus taught that you are the door. Your consciousness is the gateway through which new possibilities enter your experience. When you embody this truth, you stop seeking permission from external reality and start granting yourself access to everything you desire. These first three statements form your foundation as a conscious creator. And remember, I've prepared something special to help these truths sink deep into your being. At the end of this video, you'll hear an original song that weaves all 7 I am declarations into memorable lyrics and melody. Let the music carry these activations into your subconscious mind, where they can work their transformation effortlessly. The fourth declaration states, I am the Good Shepherd. In Aramaic, Raya Tabah means far more than someone who tends sheep. It describes the consciousness that guides, protects, and nourishes all aspects of your being toward their highest expression. When you activate this statement, you're claiming your role as the wise director of your own life force. You shepherd your thoughts, emotions, and energies toward alignment with your desired reality. This isn't about controlling through force. It's about guiding through wisdom. A good shepherd knows each sheep individually. Similarly, you develop intimate awareness of each aspect of your consciousness. Which thoughts serve your vision? Which emotions align with your desired state? Which actions move you toward manifestation? You gently guide everything toward coherence, without violence or suppression. This creates effortless manifestation because you're working with your whole being, not fighting against parts of yourself. The practical application is profound. Most people try to manifest while part of them resists. They want abundance while believing in scarcity. They desire love while expecting rejection. They visualize success while feeling unworthy. The Good Shepherd Declaration helps you identify and integrate these conflicting parts. You don't eliminate resistance. You shepherd it toward alignment. You listen to the fear, understand its protective intention, and gently guide it toward trust. This internal unification removes the biggest obstacle to manifestation. The fifth statement proclaims, I am the resurrection and the life. The Aramaic nusama doesn't just mean resurrection as rising from physical death. It means the power to restore life to anything that has become dormant or inactive. This is the ability to revive dreams you abandoned, relationships you thought were finished, projects you gave up on, and aspects of yourself you buried. It's the ultimate statement of creative power over time and circumstance. When you embody this declaration, you recognize that nothing is ever truly dead in consciousness. Everything exists as potential waiting for your attention to restore it to active manifestation. That business idea from 5 years ago, still alive in potential. That creative project you abandoned, still waiting for resurrection. That version of yourself you used to be before life wore you down, still present, ready to rise again. This statement activates your power to bring the dormant back to life. The key is understanding that resurrection isn't about recreating the past. It's about bringing forward the essential life force, while allowing new form. You don't resurrect the old relationship. You resurrect the capacity for deep connection in a new form. You don't resurrect the old business exactly as it was. You resurrect the entrepreneurial spirit in an updated expression. This keeps you from getting trapped in nostalgia while reclaiming vital energies you've forgotten you possess. Unlocking unlimited potential, the final 2 statements, and your action plan. The sixth declaration announces, I am the bread of life. In Aramaic, lakmadili refers to the sustaining substance that continuously nourishes existence into manifestation. This isn't about physical food. It's about the consciousness that constantly feeds your vision with attention, emotion, and belief until it materializes. Most people fail at manifestation because they don't sustain their creative focus. They visualize once and forget. They feel the desire briefly and move on. This statement activates your commitment to continuously nourish what you're creating. Think of manifestation like growing a plant. You don't plant a seed and forget it. You water it daily. You ensure it gets light. You protect it from destructive forces. Similarly, your desired reality needs consistent nourishment from your consciousness. The Bread of Life Declaration reminds you that you are the source of this nourishment. You don't wait for external validation or evidence to sustain your vision. You continuously feed it from your own consciousness until it grows strong enough to manifest in physical form. The seventh and final statement completes the system. I am the true vine. The Aramaic Epta describes the living source from which all abundance flows. A vine doesn't create grapes through effort. It simply maintains connection to soil, water, and sunlight. The abundance flows naturally through it. This is the ultimate manifestation secret. You don't force results. You maintain alignment with source, and abundance flows through you effortlessly as natural expression. This final declaration shifts you from doing to being. You stop trying to make things happen and start allowing them to happen through you. You're not separate from the source of all creation. You are an extension of it. Like a branch is an extension of the vine. When you truly embody this, manifestation becomes as natural as a vine producing grapes. You don't question whether it will happen. You simply maintain your connection to source and watch reality reorganize itself around your consciousness. Now, here's your practical 7-day activation challenge. Each day, for the next week, work with one I am statement in sequence. Day 1. Focus on I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak it aloud in the morning. Throughout the day, notice how you create your path, align with truth, and animate your reality. Day 2. Shift to I am the light of the world. Observe what becomes visible that was previously hidden. Continue this pattern through all 7 declarations. The key is feeling each statement, not just thinking it. When you declare, I am the resurrection and the life, feel the power to restore dormant dreams. When you proclaim, I am the bread of life, feel yourself as the sustaining force of your vision. Wenjo embody, I am the true vine. Feel your connection to infinite source. This isn't an intellectual exercise. It's a vibrational activation that rewrites your consciousness at the foundational level. By the end of 7 days, you'll have installed a complete manifestation operating system. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't just repeat the words mechanically. Don't use them while harboring doubt or disbelief. Don't expect instant physical results while internally resisting. Instead, approach each declaration as an experiment in consciousness. Notice how your perception shifts. Observe what opportunities become visible. Track how your energy and motivation change. The external manifestations will follow naturally once the internal transformation is complete. Your job is aligning consciousness, not forcing circumstances. If you want to go deeper into the Aramaic origins of Jesus' teachings and the linguistic power of these I am declarations, I highly recommend 2 essential resources. First, The Hidden Gospel, Decoding the Spiritual Message of the Aramaic Jesus, by Neil. Douglas Klotz offers profound insights into the vibrational nature of Aramaic and how Jesus' original words carried manifestation technology. Second, Prayers of the Cosmos. Meditations on the Aramaic words of Jesus by the same author provides practical meditations on these ancient formulas. Both books have transformed my understanding and practice. You'll find links to both in the description below. Before you go, remember that special bonus I mentioned? Right now, you're going to hear an original song I created specifically to embed these 7 I am declarations into your consciousness through music. Let this song play as you go about your day. Let the melody carry these truths deep into your subconscious mind, where they can do their transformative work without resistance. Music is a powerful vehicle for spiritual activation, and this song is designed to help you embody these teachings effortlessly. If this video has activated something within you, I invite you to leave a comment, sharing which I am statement resonated most powerfully, like this video, to help others discover these ancient manifestation technologies. Subscribe to Divine Light Academy, where we release new videos every single day exploring the hidden spiritual wisdom that empowers you to create your reality consciously. And please share this with someone who's ready to unlock their full creative potential. Find recommended books and resources in the description below. Now, let the music begin your transformation.
In the ancient tongue of Aramaic, Jesus spoke not just words, but vibrations of creation. 7 declarations that unlock the power within you. These are not beliefs to hold, but truths to become. Listen now, and let these sacred sounds awaken the creator that you are. Close your eyes and feel each word. Not just thoughts, but frequencies heard. Aramaic keys unlock the door to manifest what you're waiting for. Speak them out with intention clear. Watch your reality shift and appear. burning with my wrath of divine intention. Truth aligned, life force flowing through my mind. Every step a new creation, consciousness shapes my destination. I am the light that reveals what's hidden, abundance waiting, no longer forbidden. The door, the threshold, the gateway wide. I grant myself access, I don't wait outside. No permission needed from the world. My consciousness unfurled. Inanna, Orcha, Kushta, Inanna, Nura, light the way. Inanna, Tara, I'm the door. Raya, Taba, shepherd my core. Nuchama, rising life restored. Lashma, Ihaya, sustaining word. Kepta, chariot, divine of source. I am the power. I am the force. I am resurrection, bringing dreams back to life. What seemed dead rises, cutting through strife. The shepherd guiding every part of me into alignment, wild and free. No more fighting what I feel inside. Integration, nothing left to hide. 7 keys, one truth revealed. Ancient wisdom now unsealed. Not to follow, but to be. This is vibrational technology. Feel it rising in your soul. These frequencies make you whole. Orcha, Kushta, Haya, Inanna, Nura, light the way. Inanna, Torah, I'm the door. Raya, Taba, shepherd my core. Nuchama, rising life restored. Lashmadi, Haya, sustaining word. Kepta, chariot, divine of source. I am the power. I am the force. I am the bread, sustaining my vision daily. I am the vine, connected, not frailly. Source flows through me like grapes on the branch. I don't force, I allow. I'm in the divine dance. Inanna, Inanna, I exist as eternal now. I am the creator. This is my sacred vow. Inanna.